All right, we're gonna go live now, I guess. Let's see, is it actually going? Maybe? I'm gonna refresh the page on my computer. Oh, there we go, yay! It's working. No, if I pause it. Alright, see how much of a delay there is. Oh boy. Hello, Tootin. We're gonna see how many people we can get to join. It doesn't show on the computer. Oh, it's because I'm on a different account. That's why. Let's switch accounts real quick. Sweet, we got 2 people watching. Alright, so this is maybe a little bit confusing to you guys with Jenga blocks and wood glue on the tables. So today we are actually going to be making a puzzle with the Jenga blocks. So here, if I open it up on here. Cords. Okay, maybe not. Maybe if I move the camera, you guys are gonna love this. So you're gonna maybe get motion sick. So we're gonna be making this puzzle right here. It's this cool thing. It's made by this guy named Miyuki Uematsu or something. I think that's Japanese. Anyways, it was made by a guy in 2006. It helps if I hold it in frame. Anyways, we got to make 4 of these pieces, and then we can make this puzzle. So we're gonna do that. And there we go. And back to the Discord. Discord first. All right, that's nothing important. Okay. Oops. Doesn't help if you pull the entire glue top off. Okay. I need to find some sort of thing to lay down on the table so I don't get glue all over my table and accidentally glue Jenga blocks to my table. Because that would suck. So we're going to use paper towels. And should hopefully go okay. So with the Jenga blocks, they have a direction. We're going to lay it so all of the Jenga boards. Oh, we're facing the wrong direction too. That's the ceiling. There we go. I think that's fixed. Hopefully people will join again. I'm sorry. That sucks. I don't know why it cut out. Anyways, we're just gonna glue these Jenga blocks together. Now, I don't know how good the tolerance is of the Jenga blocks. So we're just going to hope that sanding them will help fix any imperfections in my gluing job. Refresh. Let's see, is it working now? Looks like it. So I obviously didn't need as much glue as I had put on that first one. Any woodworkers out there that are potentially watching this, cringe at this horrible end grain that I'm just straight up doing that I should not be doing, because I know you're not supposed to do end grain joints. However, I don't want to put nails. Oops. So we got 2 people watching, including myself. So that means there's 1 other person. To the other person that is not me, welcome. I hope you are enjoying this. I'm gonna not use this one because this one has a Sharpie mark on it and I don't want to deal with the Sharpie mark. So we're gonna stain this as well. Oops. These clamps are longer than the other ones, which is okay. And there's a fly trying to annoy me. Nice. Oh, I'm missing the rubber piece off of this one. I guess it shouldn't make too much of a big deal. There we go. Another one glued together. And hopefully these will work. I'm actually thinking about staining these so they look better. Let's see what kind of stains we have. Do we go with the satin or gloss? Because I like this color. I'll go with the satin. Do that in a bit. And by in a bit, I mean once we're done gluing all these pieces together. I also don't like this one because this one has like a burn mark or something on it. So I'll have to go grab 2 more inside. Oops. Now, I think I have a few more clamps. Although, I think the one that I started on should be hard enough now because it's such a small amount of glue in such a small area that, like, I think it might actually be done almost curing by now. Oh man, the thread isn't long enough. There we go. Nice and solid, I guess. Sure. Let's look at this one, because this is the first one I glued up. You know, I think it's cured well enough that we can glue another one in this one and then just cycle through the 4 clamps. That'll be cool. Oh, I gotta pay attention to what way I'm putting the Jengas. Jenga this way? Because I gotta make, and there we go. Okay. So what happened was my phone had overheated. I decided to turn off. So I went inside and grabbed some ice cubes, and we're just gonna let them sit on my phone. True water cooling right here. Let's refresh the page now. Alright, got the ice on there. Darn it. This is so difficult. We clamp it by the very end. And then we drape the ice over. No, that's not gonna work. We're trying to figure out how to put ice on the phone. Incredibly difficult. This is maybe gonna work. Okay, at least I got ice on the screen. That should hopefully be enough. Maybe. I hope so. Okay, it looks like it. Now let's hope it doesn't shut off now. Hello, Damien. We are dealing with very difficult technical issues. Yeah. My phone keeps dying and then the live stream shuts off. It's great. Absolutely freaking great. We're going to go back to gluing puzzle pieces. Let's see. I think it's working because the stream isn't absolute poop. It's only a little poop. It's going to be a wooden puzzle. Oh, I can't. Life is so hard. I don't have any device to show it on. Anyway, so basically, we're gluing Jenga blocks together to make a wooden puzzle, and it's designed by a Japanese man. Anyways, the pieces will end up looking kind of like this in the end, and we'll have 4 of them. It'll be pretty cool. And this fly is just absolutely loving my desk. It's not going to love it very long. If he keeps bothering me, leave. I've given you plenty of fair warnings. So yes, we're doing Jenga blocks together. And I'm making sure that all of the Jenga logos are matching up. Because I feel like, you know, that's a fairly important thing. Okay, so to collect all the clamps. We'll stick them over here and hope they don't fall. Yes. Just gonna put little dots of glue on these and glue them together. I'm not sure if it's technically a burr puzzle, but I'm gonna call it burr puzzle. So yeah, it's a burr puzzle. And it looks like the ice is actually working somewhat, maybe. Yes, it still is working. How? I'm not quite sure. But it is working. The one thing that's really actually nice about this really hot weather is this glue is drying a lot faster than it would if it was not hot out. I almost applied it to the wrong one. Oops. Here, you know what? I figured out how I can show you guys what puzzle it is. I can copy and paste the link into the chat once I'm done gluing this one together. Well, I guess that one's going to need a little bit of sanding. Because I guess the hot weather's making the wood glue act like super glue, almost. Okay, I will send a link. There we go. Right. Need to make one more of those and then a lot more of those. No. Gosh darn it. Which one of these do I put down first? Is this one. Looks like it. So we're making stacks of blocks over here. Okay, now I need to make sure to not make any more like that and only do the ones that look like this. Am I even in frame? I'll move it a little bit. You know, this ice is melting quite quickly. Okay. I think, yeah, that's good enough for frame. So I assume you're moving home because of quarantine stuff. Oh, you got a BL Touch for the Sidewinder? That's cool. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt to install because with the firmware and updating on the Sidewinder, you have to unplug the screen. Oh, cool. Summer break. I'm still on spring break. I never went back to school after spring break. I have no idea how to solve this puzzle, so it's going to be actually kind of fun to try and put together without knowing how to do so. I think this one's the one that's next that I've done, yes. So I'm pretty sure. Oof. These glue joints are not the cleanest glue joints that I've done. I think it's just kind of simply because the jenga blocks aren't the most dimensionally accurate pieces of wood. Especially since they're probably like 20 years old. Yeah, these are like classic Jenga blocks that I'm using. Oh, the BL Touch, it's going to be a slight pain in the butt to install because you have to unplug the screen to flash firmware on it. I'm not sure why. I remember I talked to the Marlin developer briefly about it, and it was just some weird issue. Prevents the USB. I couldn't ever get my Sidewinder to connect to my computer, so I'm still running stock firmware. Yeah. We have 2 more of these things to glue up. Let's choose the nicest looking blocks, I guess, maybe. I don't know. This one has a red mark on it. just ripped my paper towel. Like, installing it should be easy. It's just the firmware is kind of weird to do. It's not your normal, oh, hey, I'm gonna do this. Like, you have to open up the bottom of it, which then you have to remove your warranty sticker thing, which I guess it isn't too big of a deal because, like, it's through Amazon that you got it, and or at least I'm pretty sure you got it through Amazon, right? Oh man. The heck? This one might need to be re-glued. Set it off to the side and wait for one of those clamps. Last one. And then we just gotta glue these together. This is actually going together so much more quickly than I thought it was. Because if we take into consideration all the stream problems I've been having, I've only spent like half an hour doing this. Oh hey, if I bring it to the edge, wow. Insert anime wow noise. Or maybe not. Now insert anime wow noise. Or not, again. So, what is up with my clamps and not wanting to clamp straight? Okay, have fun, Damien. Okay, we are on the home stretch almost. There we go. That one should be okay. Now, I think what we should do is, because I didn't glue all these up perfectly, I guess that one's actually glued up pretty decently. Let's find one that's not. Okay, here. This one has some paper towel on it, glue, so we're gonna just kind of sand the faces of all of them. Find some sandpaper. Use a sheet of 220. Yes, 220. We're going to use one of the sanding sponges. Yes. We'll use this one. Or not this one. Where are all these sand sponges filled with freaking aluminum? Here's one. We're gonna try and make them look kind of uniform and nice, because that's a good goal to have with your craftsmanship, right? One's done, this one's not. Oops. How many people do we have? We have 4 viewers. Yeah, if you guys want to ask any questions or anything, go ahead and ask. I mean, besides like, you know, weird questions. All right, we got one left, and this one goes here. And then we got to clamp them all together like this. Be cool. I'm just kind of rounding over the corners of the Jenga blocks too, because this puzzle is a sliding puzzle. I'm going to do that on these as well, and we don't need it getting caught on random bits of itself. All right, I'm gonna move this. We're gonna glue this one together because I want to see one of these pieces. I'm gonna get a new paper towel. Oops, did it again. Gotta clean off the... And I pulled the cap off earlier today. That didn't get caught. I remember or not. Anyways, let's use this clamp. Let's get it ready. Glue everything together. Let's do a small dot. Small dot. Now, that looks about right. If we take our clamp and we run it around here, and of course, ow, my fingers, and it slid. And the paper towel's attached. Oh boy. Okay, that side it's fairly decent. This side, no, I think it's set almost there. I think that's good. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle to glue that together. So that is really actually quite difficult. I need to... Where'd my wet paper towel go? Guess I need another paper towel. Alright, now we're gonna wipe that glue away. I think that'll be good. If anything is too tight, I can always just sand it away because it is wood. Okay, so that's one of the 4 pieces done. Once it's dry, of course. Let's do another one now. I'm gonna sand the next one. Oops, 9 more. I'd like really suck. There we go. Oh, hello, Isaiah. This one's kind of glued funky. Funkily funky. And I'm going to remake this one because I just sanded off the Jenga logo. We're building a puzzle. It's a wooden puzzle. It's Japanese, man. If you scroll up, gosh darn it. I was rambling on and on and on, all about what we're doing. And then my phone goes, you know, this stream today is almost going as poorly as the first stream I did. But you know what? I don't really care a whole lot. Okay, I do care a little bit, but not to the extent of where I'm going to dedicate an entire computer simply to streaming, and then I'm not going to go and set up OBS and all that stuff. I don't care that much, but I care enough to stream for you guys. Try and make it somewhat decent quality with lighting and noise. Yeah, I'm sorry. To all one viewers. No, this one's not sanded. This one's not sanded. These are sanded. Right. So we're gonna stack these up. Okay. I think this one should be done gluing by now. I just kind of want to look at it. So here's our piece. It's we're gonna make 4 of these, and they lock together in a really interesting way. Should be cool. And I'll round off this edge here to make it nicer looking. All right. So I'll sand one of these. Yeah, it's not potato. That's because I'm running the stream through my phone. Except today we've been having problems because the stream will pause, or it will pause if my phone shuts off, or if it exits the app, or if power's off. So it's not that great today, because my phone keeps powering off because it overheated several times, and then I forgot to plug it in. So yeah, I guess it's only you, Isaiah. If you'd like to ask any questions, go on ahead. I will answer them verbally just for you. That's how much I care about my viewers. I will answer personalized questions. I'm kind of curious to know what kind of wood this is, because it's not very porous, and it's not super hard, but it's not soft either. I almost think it's a birch almost. To sand one of these. Oh crap. I guess it's a good thing that I had to remake that piece because I made the other piece the wrong way. Ah man, that sucks. And the reason why we're sanding these is because I didn't do the most perfect job gluing. And I just want to make them smooth. Was it you, Isaiah, that was asking about the 3D printer earlier today? Check. Yes. Yeah, it was you. So, my opinion on the Ender 3 is if you get a good one, it's quite decent. It'll print well for you. However, Creality as a company really just doesn't know how to do any sort of quality control. So the chances of you getting a good one are kind of slim. So if you are able to choose a different brand or make sure you have the ability to return it, although returning it would suck because that means you'd have to get a different one, then it'd be okay. Another alternative that I've recently seen that I like is the BICU E1. It's made by Big Tree Tech, and they make a bunch of super popular upgrades for the N3s. So they basically just made a machine that is an Ender 3 with all the upgrades that people often do. And it's pretty well made. All right, I need my paper towel. Also, it's still going on because of all the factory shutdowns or whatever in China, or supply demand issues. 3D printers are getting kind of expensive, so if you want to hold out a few months, maybe they'll get a little bit cheaper, but it depends, if you're willing to wait. And the printer I was talking about was here, I'll type it out for you. It's the BQ1. So that printer is basically, if you took the Ender 3 Pro or version 2 or whatever, and you took it and you upgraded it. I like that one. Another good one would be the Artillery Genius. I actually do have that one. So that one I quite like. It's a little bit more expensive, I believe. And it's sucks a little bit, but it's fairly user-friendly, and my brother can use it. So pretty much means almost anyone can use it. The other one, if you're willing to wait, the Prusa Mini is pretty decent too. Let's see, can we get this clamped without any of them rotating? course not. Goodness, that one really screwed up. How won't this clamp work? Let's try this clamp. Here, I'll type it out for that one. Now, that doesn't mean that the Ender 3 won't print well or anything, or that these are superior. It's just I have found through my experience and other people's experience that these tend to work a little bit better. And they all have an issue somewhere or another, so you just gotta kind of pick what issues you're willing to deal with, or quirks or whatever, you know. It's like a car. No car is perfect. You can choose the one that has the seatbelts that fit the best, because you should always wear your seatbelts. Oh, that's gonna be tight. At least I think it might be. All right. That should be okay to be glued together now. We're going to sand this one now as a group. If you're planning to do mods, I find that a 3D printer can help, but also take away from the experience. Like, with the 5x5 bump cubes, there's hardly any actual modding that goes on. It's just removing the stickers and gluing pieces on. Yeah, if you do that, you should join the puzzle making Discord server. I will send actually, I'll put a link in the description. I'll grab it. It's not that hard for me to do. It's just I have to go to the think. Welcome. Copy link address. I think that's what I need. Yeah. Anyways, if you want to, there is an invite link to making puzzles, and you can learn a little bit more there. There's lots of very excellent puzzle designers there. We even have Greg from what used to be Greg's Puzzles. You know, now he's Greg's channel because he does woodworking and stuff. I know he's working on a pretty cool video, or at least I'm pretty sure he's working on a pretty cool video. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, it should be coming out kind of soon, I think. So I did think about just now putting the stain on. But I just thought it's probably not a good idea because I should probably sand the fitment of these pieces more, and then once it's all able to be put together properly, then we could do that. Also, there's my wet paper towel. I was just checking that the ice was going on. Oh, is it still doing that? Whoops. Whoop. Yeah, water got onto my screen from the bag from the condensation. We'll wipe that off. And then we'll put the bag of ice back on. Because cannot let the phone be overheating. Alright, there's one entirely finished piece, one almost entirely finished piece, and we need to make a new one of these L's, and then we need to sand them all and put them together. We've been doing this just about an hour or so. By the way, to anyone who else is watching, you can use that Discord invite and join the puzzle making server. Oops. It's a pretty cool place. There's lots of Twisty puzzle designers. Sweet. This one's actually put together half decently. There's 1, 2, and I need this one as well. I guess I'll sand this one and this one. I went to the wood store today. I got some pretty cool wood. I got this huge piece of ironwood. It's covered in wax, that's why it's all white. Anyways, this stuff is super, super heavy and dense. And I got it from the bin where everything is said to be trash. Like there's a whole bunch of cracks in here. There's a crack running right here, right here, right here. And this one right here goes all the way along. And it's supposed to be $20 for this piece of wood. But I got it for a lot cheaper. I don't remember how much I paid for it. And I got this piece of Paduk. Someone was going to put it on the lathe, but they failed at drilling their hole all the way through. So got that too. And I got this cool piece of birch plywood. Back to Jenga blocks. Jenga blocks are fun, said someone. Are they really? I don't know. Okay, we're doing okay. Now we gotta sand all these. Those in the pile of trashy ones. Dang, all of the ice is melted. Sure. Oh no. What's going on, stream health? Doing okay, maybe? Maybe? Hope so. Maybe it's on this computer. It's refreshing for me. Oh, I think it finally decided to get fixed. Sweet. Just really delayed. All right, I guess we're not clamping that. Because that's how this puzzle is gonna go. Yay. Water break. All right, time to sand this puzzle. Or this piece. Sandpaper. Nice. Oh boy, it's really delayed. Oh, that's just on my end. Oops. I'm very smart. There we go. Oops. I could have broken that. All right. I think it's working now. Looks like it. All right. Now which one's tight? This is 120. Take one of these nasty Jenga blocks. Or maybe not. Maybe just my finger. Anyways, I gotta open up this gap a little bit. Nope. Over here. That is not working. See if I thin this enough to get in there now. Oops. Guess not. Maybe at least. See if it fits now. It's a lot better. So I'm down towards the end, but it's tight now. That Jenga block that I tried to sand down is still too thick. Oh, I'm not looking at chat. I hope none of you guys have been asking questions. Okay, no one has asked any questions yet. And if you guys want to ask questions, you can. I like answering questions. Answering questions is fun. obviously my end grain has worked well enough to hold these together when I'm pulling them apart and stuff. Alright, it's still too tight on this. I'm just sanding it a little bit more. Needs to be sanded more. Oh no, my ice. Also, it zoomed in a lot. I'm sorry about that. Gotta. No! Stop pressing things. There we go. Let's go that way. It's a little tight still. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Or it's not. Oh boy. Surgery time. And that, my friends, is why you don't do end grain joints. Oops. All right. I guess that's gluing now. This one should be done. Hopefully it isn't completely messed up. All right, I think that one was just glued kind of tight. That one's junk. I think this is the one. Yep. We need a paper towel. Still going. Oops. Like it. I have hiccups too now. And we're just gonna set this sitting on top of two other Jenga blocks over there to dry. Instead of clamping it, because the clamps are obviously giving us issues with alignment. All right, I gotta go grab two more Jenga blocks now. If any of you have questions, leave them for me. Ouch. Not really ouch, though. Okay, it's still running properly. So you got two of these. I gotta build the reverse one. All right. Oh man, didn't mean to do that. Take this one. There we go. So we gotta wait for this one to dry, wait for that one to dry, and wait for this crap, this one to dry. I guess it's not as much of a crap as I thought it was. Oh man, the glue hadn't set. That sucks. I guess that's what I deserve though. Goodness. This is a mess. It was going so well. And then it just all went downhill. We're just gonna let it sit. I think it's good. I gotta adjust it a little bit. All right, I think I got it glued up the correct way now. Let's check on this one. Seems like it should be pretty solid. I'm gonna let it sit and dry a little bit more. So this one's done, this one's glued, that one's glued. Gotta glue up one more. Sand them all, get them all to fit right. Hopefully solve it, and then we'll stain it. How long have we been doing this? Just about 2 hours. Right? Yes. 2 hours. Oh man, no one's asking questions. You guys should ask questions. however many of you are watching. Refresh the page. Oh, I guess you guys were asking questions. I guess my internet had just gone out. Oops. Sorry. All right. You guys should comment to see. I mean, so I can see who's here, so I can answer if your questions if you're still here. Go away, fly. Almost got him. So who all is here? I guess I might have to refresh on this. Oh, I guess there's only one person watching. That sucks. Okay, watch more. Oh, no. Pop out chat. There we go. Now I can see the chat and the video. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. We just have forever more to sand. Glue, I think. No, it's not time to glue. Because I sanded. What the heck? I sanded this, but I did a horrible job. The cheapest I've seen the Genius was 300, but that was before all 3D printer prices just skyrocketed in price. It was like May 1st or whatever, due to the whole situation we have. No, my water cooling. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I should make a case that is circulating. Anyways, I would say that's actually maybe a decent price. It depends on how fast the shipping is. Yeah. Hello, LZ Cubers. Notice that says Cubers. Are you a multi-person channel? We're building this puzzle. Nope, that's not the puzzle link. Oops. C. Oops. Chat. We are building this puzzle. Well, I guess I am. Unless you guys want to build it along with me. You can go get your Jenga blocks. You no longer have to play Jenga at the family reunions, I guess. I've never played Jenga anywhere except for with family that I never see, and it's kind of weird. This one looks like it's good enough. I don't want to glue yet. I'd rather sand. I never say that for puzzles. But I'm just tired of gluing. It's annoying. Alright. Enjoy the rest of your day or whatever time it is for you. Thanks for coming. Alright, so we got 2 of them finished for the most part, I think. Looks like it. Yes. So depending on whether or not this one is glued. Oh man. I'm gonna have to crack one of these. Hopefully it doesn't crack the Jenga block. I guess I'm not cracking it, and it's just going to be ugly. Here, look, see? Hold it up. See how it's all uneven? Yeah. Not cool. Oh! I just got it to crack. And it's the one that I needed to crack. Sweet. And it didn't completely tear apart the wood, which is good. It's actually really good. Got the other one to crack too. I need to re-glue the entire thing together. Which sucks. It really does. I wonder if I have something that's actually square. You know what, I guess this is partially my fault because I'm relying on Jenga blocks to be precisionally cut and stuff, which is 100% not the case. We're looking for something square. I guess this should work. This is a... Actually, I'm not sure if this is going to work. No, it's not. Gosh darn it. Anyways, this thing, it's for the dial indicators that stand changing. Everything else is small and square. I think so. Wait, I do inside. I have this. This is aluminum extrusion. It's commonly used in 3D printers. How did I cut this? What? I don't know what I cut this for. Anyways, we're going to use this. Okay, this one goes in the middle for sure. Or kind of clamps to it. It's gonna be so fun to clamp. There's one clamp in. It's not going to work. Gosh darn it. I guess we're doing it by eyeballs. That's absolutely not what I wanted to do. check, make sure there's no chat. Scroll refresh. It's like my internet isn't that bad, but it's needing a refresh every single time I need to check the chat. Oh, come on. Let's refresh again. All right. It's super wet. Paper towel. Oops, I almost just dropped my water. I'm going to use this jenga block to clean up that glue. Oh, I have another kind of plant. I just remembered. If it's over here. It is not over here. Oh, it's up there. I have this kind of plant. This should actually hold it. And it won't, from screwing motion, mess it up, hopefully. Never mind. Okay, we need more glue. This isn't working. I don't know why it's not working. Woodworking people help. this down over here. Actually, no, we're going to do it on Jenga blocks again. Just going to put an eyeball to make sure that they're lined up. There we go. Hope the precision on this puzzle does not need to be immaculate. Yeah, Cam Kid, you missed 2 hours of me sanding and gluing wooden Jenga blocks together. So you missed a lot. Like, the entire stream, basically. I don't want to move that now. Move these. That clamp. These two, this one, okay. Alright, I think if I just stick a Jenga block like that, hold glue straight, maybe another one under here. Oh, that one's straight up, isn't touching anything. Oh, that's the one I saved, that's why. Duh. Now we gotta wait for glue to dry. This is almost as much fun as watching paint dry. Just want to make sure I didn't glue it to this Jenga block. This really sucks, because I can't do anything until these are done drying. Guess I can sand this one a little bit to make it more loose. Sanding. And if you guys have any questions, now is really a good time to ask them. I don't know how sanding could ever be ASMR. Like, it is the most horrible noise. How? Like, a 3D printer I can maybe understand, because that makes weird, interesting, repetitive noises, but this is just nasty scratching. You're crazy. You know, now you've piqued my interest. I'm going to look up sanding ASMR on YouTube. And then all of my recommendations are going to be ASMR from now on. Oops. Sanding wood ASMR. Oh my goodness, there is so much. Why is there this much? Knife sharpening is also one. There's too much wood sanding ASMR in this world. Now I gotta glue this one on. There's way too much sanding ASMR. Just, it's a horrible noise. You know, now I'm curious. I'm gonna see if there's 3D printing ASMR. This is what you guys came to see, right? Okay, there are very few actual, like, ASMR videos. There's a few, like, satisfying support removal videos. There's very few actually 3D printing ASMR videos. I gotta make sure this is lined up. I might end up remaking this piece at some time. You better watch it now. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I will make a 3D printing ASMR video, and I will upload it to this channel. Or watch it. This is one of those videos that I'm actually considering doing now, because I say I'll make a lot of videos, and then I don't make them. All right, we gotta somehow, we'll just move those blocks. This thing. Fold it again. Oh, it's still not 100% hard. Darn it. Gotta wait. Which sucks. This is like the most boring a live stream could ever be. We're just literally waiting for glue to dry. I guess what we can do is we can check on the stain and actually see what other stains we have too. These are the stains we've got. So we've got this really dark stuff. I think it almost looks more like a paint than a stain. I don't think I'll use that. Got this. I already showed you guys this stuff. We have these two. I think if I choose one, I'd go satin over gloss, so we're not going to use that one. That's this one. Got this one. I don't like this one really. So we got these two. Which one should we do? Light or dark? Refresh YouTube real quick to make sure it's not giving a bunch of comments. Nope. Clamp for this one. Oh boy. Someone is here. It's probably the... So that piece that I just glued together, I threw it across the garage. Now I have to re-glue it together again. This is the third time we're doing this joint. Just so everyone at home keeping count knows. Can confirm that their list is right. Third time. Third time, everyone. Third time. Also, we're gonna do it light because you said light. Question mark. Actually, I don't think I want to do the light either. I don't think I'm going to do either of them. I think I'm going to oil it. And the reason why I think we should oil it over staining it is because then it doesn't have any polyurethane in it, and then I don't need to worry about that stuff drying. Whereas with the oil, I immediately put it on and I can use it. Goodness. Can't get the clamp to go on this dumb piece. Gosh. Flip over. There we go. All right. Should be back up. I'm gonna refresh. All right. Let's see, is this okay? Perfect. That was a little tight, but perfect. Except for the fact that it's not done being glued together. And we're going to set that one over there. With the blocks in it, of course. Now, because we're not going to be using the polyurethanes, I can do everything. I think so. So that stuff really stinks. I don't want to be inhaling it. However, this linseed oil is not as bad. It might have a door open. I'm going to open the garage door too. Sweet. Prepare your ears. I guess it wasn't as bad that time. Normally, it makes ear-piercing shrieks when you open the garage door. It's horrible. Horrible, I tell you guys. Horrible. Anyways, we're going to use this linseed oil. Goodness, this stuff really gums up. We're gonna move our sandpaper. We waited for glue to dry. My phone overheated again, and I opened the garage door. Also, we decided that we're not using a stain, and we're going to use linseed oil. I'm not. I don't know who Cubehead is. Who's Cubehead? Here, look. That looks actually really good. Wow. Look how nice this is going to look. It's not going to look like absolute poop. Sweet. That explains why I don't know who he is. Because I don't pay attention to speedcubing. Really that much. I go to a few competitions. Not right now, though. I've gone to, actually, a whole 2. Oh boy, we're gonna have to close the garage door, maybe, I don't know. No, that was not a bloody reference. It's just me going, wow. And because of the glue right here, we have to sand it a little. You know what? I'm going to, yeah. No, I don't want an electric toothbrush. I like my toothbrush. Okay, fine. I'll take an electric toothbrush if you're going to force it upon me.
What?
Yep, I get a new toothbrush now, apparently. That's what happens when you don't tell the other family members that you're live streaming when they're gone. And then they come home. And then they just... It doesn't matter what you're doing. They always come and just interrupt everything. Probably should be wearing gloves while doing this. Am I going to though? No. Okay, here, I'll show you the before and after. So here's the before, here's the after. All of these light spots, like right here, that is from glue not allowing it to soak into the wood. So I could technically sand it more right there, but I don't want to sand anymore. for obvious reasons.
So we don't have to return the electric toothbrush, right, Gabe?
No, Sam. I think that's how they kind of go together. All right. We're gonna oil this one now. Ew, look at that amount of glue right there. All right, I hope you enjoyed this very weird live stream. Now you know that I have an electric toothbrush. You know, when you start a live stream on YouTube, it says make sure you don't share any personal information. You know, you can assume that it's talking about your address, but it's really talking about what kind of toothbrush you have. They don't want people to know what kind of toothbrush you have. Yes, it's very personal. I do think it is very smart of YouTube to put that on there as a warning when you first start a live stream, because then they end up having an excuse for not being liable if someone gets stream sniped, or I mean, not stream sniped, swatted. That's what it is. Yeah, remember that when that happened all the time? Yeah, that was a mess. I think it goes in like that. No. Okay, they go together like that, I'm pretty sure. And then the next one, yes, because then it has a hole. I'm gonna look at the picture real quick. So it's... Oh, actually, no. Goes what? No, they're stuck together. Gosh darn it, there we go. Okay, so this one goes like this. This one goes like that. Okay. Yes. That's how they go. Well, I didn't design this puzzle actually. It was some, I think, Japanese guy in 2006 who designed it. I'm just building it. Oh, it zoomed in really badly. I'm sorry. That's the ice that we're doing the phone with. We're gonna take the more impressive stuff. Get this glue. No, I really don't know. My favorite Twisty puzzle, at least, I think would have to be a Mirror 5x5. I like that one a lot. I also like my Lego 11x11 a lot. Because, you know, it's a huge project. I'm pretty passionate about it. Let's hope the Jenga block slides in here. Okay. Sweet. Means we only have that one tight spot. Don't like how tight that one is. Might have to sand it a little bit more. And yeah, the extensions are really easy. And it's just you have to make sure that your 5x5 and your extensions are like designed to be compatible. Like
They have sanded down.
Twisty Tex's puzzles, his are little. Is this the good one? Oh, that one's tight too. I have a feeling this puzzle's just gonna be kind of tight. I don't like that. Crap. I'll break it. There we go. Sorry, I don't understand the is it a Sheng Shao or Qi one? Oops. We're gonna. Oh, for Twisty text? I don't know. On mine, I use a Yushin. I know it says it on his website, but the reason why I don't like his a whole lot is because you have to have an epoxy and you have to sand a lot. Whereas if you, the ones that I designed, I made it so I don't have to sand nearly as much. Oh boy, there's glue all over the place on this puzzle. Where'd that piece of sandpaper I had go? So I'm gonna go make these. We're not using that tiny triangle. I guess I'm gonna have to start live streaming only in the winter and outside in the snow. I'm gonna put a little bit more oil on it. Let's get it soaking a little bit better. All right, we have 3 of them done. My internet might be going slow. My internet provider sucks at providing internet. I'll just say that, okay? Don't zoom in the water bag. All right, we have one more piece to finish off. Almost done. We're going to run 220 over it. Also, you see what happened to my table? I got all these spots all over it. It's a different color now. How many people are watching? 3 people. I need a bigger piece. So I guess once we're done oiling this, where'd the oil go? Oh, there it is. I guess I'm just gonna get a new oops, paper towel. Almost done. Yay. Start to finish on a puzzle in almost 3 hours. Now, if I can sell this thing for more than $30, I will have made $10 an hour, because that's math. I guess that also doesn't include my costs, all my expenses. But considering that I got these Jenga blocks for free, and that linseed oil almost costs nothing in this amount. Yes, technically I did get $10 an hour if I do sell it for $30. Let me see what quality I have. Oh, I also have the quality of 50 pixels. I guess my internet is being overused. Hey, you know what? This is gonna be okay. And the reason why is because I'm gonna solve it. Or at least I'm going to try to solve it. And I think I know how to solve it. Okay. So look away if you don't want to potentially be spoiled. how to do this. And I have an idea on how it goes together, but it's just... Let's see. I think this website says how many moves it has. Functions 1. It's 2 moves. Okay. So that means it's going to be really weird on how to solve it. No, because that'd be 3. It's really easy to get 3 of them together. Did I just maybe figure out how I'm supposed to do it? Probably not. I'm gonna think I did. I don't know. This is hard. What did I just do? I just did it. I don't know how. How did I do it? Crap, there's not enough pixels for me to go back and watch how to do it. Ah! Oh, okay. That makes sense. I figured it out. So what we do is we take the parts and we get them. So we get them like this. I'll show you. So we take 2 of them, stick them together like that. So it creates this weird, almost question mark shape. Then what we do is we stick those together. And then you can cram them together and again and again. Hey, you now can't accuse me of showing off the solution because of the video quality. Anyway, here's our new puzzle that we've made, and I've also stained my table. I would like to call this I'd like to call this success. Yeah, my ice is almost running out. Yeah. It's a very cool puzzle, actually. It's super simple, and it looks cool. And then it says Jenga on the side, too. And all of the Jengas are going the same direction. All right. I guess that's about it. We finished the puzzle. It's even kind of almost stained, but I just used linseed oil. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys all later. All right, bye.